everyone, and welcome back to all the mods. 9. There's 9 mods. That's it. That's the pack. There's one mod there, couple there, the rest are here. Anyhow, last episode, we expanded the farm. It is now a 3x3. We don't yet have all of the seeds required. We need a little bit more essence for that, but luckily that's happening. We also made sure that everything's working in terms of our bee creator, meaning if I search insane, we still only have this much, but we should have more, and that's the fun part. Now, in regards to all of that, I think, because I've just loaded up the world at the moment, I haven't been in the overworld yet, as you can potentially tell. Oh. Okay, apparently he's staying. We just need to pick this guy up and place him down again, because that's apparently just a common issue for us. As long as this guy doesn't get in our way, that should be fine. Boom. Pow. Oh. Pow. Cool. Alright, so that should hook everything back up. I have a feeling that maybe... No, that wasn't stopping anything from happening. We have 1.3k in Insanium Essence, so things are looking pretty good. Now, in regards to this guy, we have a lot of very high productive honey treats. Are we meant to? I guess we are. And what's happening over here? We have a lot of very high Okay, and they come from this guy. That makes sense. But as you can see, we might have a slight problem whereby we have too many. You know what I mean? So what we can definitely do is add a little bit of a buffer. The buffer, you might ask, will be a sophisticated chest. Because, I mean, let's be real, that's probably just going to be nice and easy. Let me chuck in a little netherite one. So we'll go boom, we'll go pow. That will keep everything stored in there. Brilliant. Nice and tidy. And we'll just have a simple exporter. That should do it. Cool. So this makes our Insanite bees, or Insanium, whatever they're called, they're one of them, into very high productivity. Now, in terms of the bees themselves, we get those somewhere around here through this process. Oh, yeah, hold on. Not so much the Insanium bees, although it is, but it's the Prospera bees, right? And this says we only have 3. They must be being crafted or something. Guys, I'm just saying, we're missing a lot of bees. Like, a substantial amount of bees are currently AWOL. There are some tertiums laying around. But even then, like, 1 Imperium, 1 tertium, and 3 Prospera bees? Oh, okay, we've also got 10 Prudentium. That makes a little bit more sense. Cool. So, what's our problem? Our problem is that this guy is meant to be getting bees. The bees he's meant to be getting are neither of these, interestingly enough. Cool, that's fine. Okay. Do I need to... I thought we did like an exporter to put stuff in here, but I'm guessing we're just wirelessly routing them from somewhere. Where are we What's happening? Alright, so they're going in here. They're incubating Prosperities. They're going there. Boom, cool. Then in order for them to get into this guy, we must be pulling them from somewhere. Or are we just... Oh, we're just doing this. And we've got Insanium Bee spawn egg in there. It's set up with a crafting upgrade, meaning ideally it will attempt to put 3 in here. Now, in order for it to put 3 in there, it has to craft 32. That's the way our new setup works. So if we go back to B and we look at the Insanium, we need enough to do 32. So we're just waiting on 45 more Insanium. So yeah, in a few seconds, this will all get used up, which is splendid. But then we can make 32 more of the bees. So that's pretty good. It's a pretty good trade-off. I think we can work with that. Now with that being said, you can see quite a bit shot up right now, which is pretty cool. With that being said, our machine might... Oh no, it shouldn't break. Yeah, it should be fine. Everything should be fine. Everything's fine. We just need just a little bit more Insanium. Just an incy little bit more. Alright, well, it's getting there. It needs... it's getting a lot. Hold on. It's all about to disappear. I wanted to witness it disappear. You know what I mean? Because I thought that would be fun. This is more than enough by this point. Like, I could probably just order it. Oh, now we're missing Prospera bees. What a scam. Prospera bees, yeah. Hold on. So if I go Insanium, is it having to craft... Okay, so it needs each level. We've already got 10 of these, but it reckons it's going to craft 32. Anyway. So the ones we have are kind of useless at the moment. So if we go B, these ones are useless. We should be taking these out and manually upgrading them because otherwise I don't think they'll ever be upgraded. Which is a little bit annoying, but game's the game, I guess. So, for example, what does green turn into? Tertium. Cool. So let's go tertium. And we'll get 40 of these. So yeah, I'll just make a few of these. I'll manually process these guys, or at least chuck them in there manually, I guess. And that should be fine. Cool, I'll be back. I'll clean up these guys. I'll upgrade all of these to the N tier or something like that. And then I'll report back to you guys. Alrighty. And we've got 12, and now we have all of those built up as well, hopefully. Cool. So yeah, that's some Insaniums that are going to process themselves, which is awesome. If we jump back over into the Beyond for a hot minute, part of the upgrade was we had to put water. Now, this works as it is, but it obviously doesn't look as nice as the full bit of water. But there's a reason for that. Our bucket that we have doesn't want to put water into the stairs, our little ender bucket, so it's kind of useless. You guys came with some pretty good suggestions. Quite a few of you guys, what do we have? Tricky Zombie. I think there was somebody else that suggested it. Mr. Frilled as well, suggesting the Emperor's Chalice. Aditya said there might be an infinite water bucket from Evilcraft. What I'm probably going to do, though, is Quetzalism said the ultimate mechanism tank might be able to do it. Now, if we were to get the Emperor's Chalice, we've gotten this before, I'm pretty sure. This is not that hard to get. Okay, I guess we got this. And it works. Yeah, cool. You know what? I was gonna get the other guy, the mechanism thing, because I was like, oh, it's probably going to be let's go ahead and mute that sound. How do we mute the sound? Hold on. There's a way to do it somehow. Bucket empty. Yeah, it's a little bit quiet now. Cool. Yeah, I thought it was going to be a lot harder to do, but that's a very easy recipe, so I would highly suggest the Emperor's Chalice. Gets the job done. Works as a bucket. Does bucket things. Not much more to ask. If I ulti mine, nope, that doesn't want to do it as well. Unlucky. Alright. Cool, so what's the plan for this episode? Well, I believe last episode, my last hurrah at the end was we need to make sure that we're doing things in bulk. What I mean by that is, if currently our bottleneck is still essence, then, as in still, Insanium essence required to make the seeds, then we need to expand our bee production like 10 times or like 100 times what it currently is. We need to make it so it's just not an issue, and it never will be. Because otherwise we're going to have these episodes that go on and on and on, back and forth, where nothing new happens, you know what I mean? Which it's not the worst thing ever, but it's demoralizing. I won't lie when I'm like, what am I going to do in this episode? It's like, oh yeah, the same thing I did last episode. So I want to, either do things differently to pull it off, or we're just going to do it on such a grand scale that we don't have to do these back and forths. Same goes for the farm. We'll expand the farm like ridiculously, if need be. Which already, this is going to take us a while to fill. All of this, by the way, I'm almost scared to look. Actually, you know what? I'm not. I was going to say there's a chance that we just have enough to just be making these seeds, but even then, we don't. Like, we need more essence. I also forgot to put some stuff down that needs to be put down. So if I break this, all that stuff will go into the system. That's fine. We need to place down our red fertilizer. That increases growth a lot. And then we need to start considering... Oh yeah, I need to automate cataclysmic glands. That was probably the main thing to be honest. But red fertilizer we've got to put down. And then the lily pads was the other thing. Now these can't be ulti-mined for whatever reason. They transform the farmland into something else. I haven't figured out at the moment if there's a way to pick up red fertilizer. You know what I mean? Because then I could automate, the silk touching of it or something, but I can't seem to do it. Let me know if you guys have a way to pull it off. I tried a few basic things, like obviously silk touch. Even using the exchanging gadget, I tried to pick it up, but no luck. Because this is fine, but I can see this being tedious as well if we end up making this into like a 10 by 10. You know what I mean? So, what's takeaway number 2? Probably, yeah. Yeah, so we definitely need the catalyzing glands so that we can get the lily pads. And yeah, that's probably going to be today's episode. It was going to be like bee expansion, but when we get the bees, we'll put them into their hives. We'll make more hives if need be. Yeah. But that's going to be all that we do on the bee front this episode. If it turns out after this episode we still need more bees, then I guess the following episode will be a big bee situation. But yeah. All right, so I'll be back. This is going to take me a little while. Okay, there we go. Nicely red fertilized. So we can go ahead and run this again. We can get the diamonds placed down again. Hopefully the system works. We'll see in a second. And now we need to figure out the catalyzing glands. Now, they're obviously for the lily pads. Specifically, they are for the fertile essence. This fertile essence you can get from someone that crafts stuff together, or you can craft them. Cool. Who saw that coming? And the part that we're low on is catalyzing glands. This stuff here. Now, you get this from a creeper or a ghast. You can also get them from a creeper, a fire beetle, or a ghast prediction. And they give you 2 regardless. Not a bad option. But we should be able to do better than that. We obviously do have the ability to absolutely obliterate mobs on a grand scale with our spawners. We do have cave creepers that can spawn. But, I mean, we've done that before, and that's what's gotten us, like, all of our raw ores. You know what I mean? So it's like, surely, if they dropped it, they would have. You know what I mean? So instead, what I've been thinking is we probably need a creeper spawn egg. Now, there might be a cool way to do it other than just finding a creeper. Cave creeper, beach creeper, desert creeper. I think what we do is we turn off our little night doohickey, and then we go look for some creepers. I think that's probably the play. Now, what is our night doohickey? This guy checks... You know what? I don't actually know. I think it's just this one that I break, and possibly this one. So that way, that stays on 24/7, and it doesn't get turned off. Cool. Then all we need to do is hop into our hammock. I probably could have chucked in a like moonfall ritual or something like that. I'm sure that exists, but she'll be right. Come on. Come on. It's a wonderful sleep. Yep, here we go. And it should be sunset. Awesome. You know what? I might actually just tablet. Because there's sunrise and then there's moonfall. And I want to say that it makes it darker than what we're currently seeing. I'll chuck it in, and we'll start the ritual. Yeah, did it already make it that time? I want to say it sped things up. Either way, hey, it's nighttime. Cool, so, my usual go-to creeper spot, for whatever reason, oh God, is over here. I think just because it's a little bit away. With that being said, we've currently just got pigs on the map and sheep. Pigs and sheep. And sheep and pigs. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, so this might be a bit of a process, but I'll just scour around and look for a creeper, I guess. Oh, creeper. I don't even think... No, it's just a red dot on the map, so... Anyway, we got a creeper. Cool, we'll jump back to our base. We'll make it daytime with our little ritual. And yeah, we'll get this guy set up. All of which should be quite easy. I should have gone out the other door, but that should be fine. So we can chuck that there. And as you can see, everything should be up and running, hopefully. Let's get this swab processed. Boom, boom, pow. Chicken feed. We should have a pit of chickens over here. And some eggs. There you go. A couple more chickens. We'll benefit from those in the future. And creeper spawn egg. Very nice, very nice. Let's quickly zip over here. What's this guy got in him? Cave creepers, now creeper creepers. Very cool. This guy here, is he currently on? No, cool. Sounds good to me. Alright, let's go ahead and turn this on. Spawn Central has been activated. We should get some mobs flying in soon. Plenty of cave creepers. Plenty of creepers. All stuff you love to see. Now the creepers, so just normal creepers, they should drop charm fragments too. And we have a lot of creepers flowing through here, so I would imagine that we would be getting a lot of them, and yet we haven't even seen one. Like these guys, we've got 300,000 of them. You can see the charm fragments dropping in just consistently. So it works, like we should be getting them. This guy, we're going to have him run. Oh, I've already got him set to run with redstone. Yeah, we don't want him on. We want the creepers to just be processed normally because we have a higher chance for the good drops. And then what? I mean, we're not full, so it's not a problem that, like, you know, they can't be stored and they're on the ground or something. They're just not dropping them. Huh. Very, very... Oh, as you can see, we've got some glands coming in. Once again, if we had a second creeper, this would be fine. I might travel off, because obviously the mobs have had time to spawn, even if I'm not there anymore. We're really not getting creeper charm fragments? Oh, you craft them! Oh, that makes a lot more sense. Alright, cool. Well, this is easy. We'll grab 6 of those. We will combine those with some eggs, which apparently we will be ordering. So we will order some eggs. Sure. I could probably just go grab them. How long will they take to craft, do you think? If I just, like, longer than it takes to go and get them? Apparently. Okay, cool. Either way, over here in one of these things, yeah, we've got some eggs. So, boom, boom, pow. 1, 2, 3. Very nice. I should have known to look. Yeah, we should be able to convert all of these guys. We've got plenty of cave creeper fragments, so we shouldn't have any problem. That's now normal creepers. Excuse me. That's now normal creepers, and so is that. So we should get some good old green boys spawning in. Very nice. And that should also increase our catalyzing gland production. Very nice. We've already doubled what we had before. You love to see it. Cool. All right, awesome. Are they actually like dying fast enough? It feels like there's an awful lot there. When you press F3, there's a spot that shows you the entities on your screen, right? Yeah, in the bottom left. As you can see, there's about 100 here, allegedly. I think that's how this works. And it does look like they're kept on top of. Like, it's not climbing to 200. So yeah, I'm just going to have faith in the system. We'll see how that goes. So, what does this mean? Well, it means, yeah, it means we can make more lily pads. So we can go in here. We can craft... well, what are we out of now, huh? Cactus green or green dye, more likely. Awesome. Can I order 10? Can I order 10,000? I was going to say. Survey says yes. It's going to use cactus, which we have plenty of. So yeah, not really a problem. Cool. I wasn't sure if it would just craft the dye normally, but either way, there we go. And as you can see, we're gonna have plenty of lily pads. Very, very nice. Boom and boom. Yeah, okay, cool. So we'll place these down. We'll prioritize. It's hard to know what to prioritize. I'm guessing we'll prioritize just the ring around the rosy. Oh, I didn't even do this part under here. But honestly, like having them all in the middle, like one here, it only affects like this corner. You know what I mean? Whereas if I place them directly underneath, it does so much. You get so much more value out of it. So I think that is what we go for here. It'll just be a little bit more of a process, I guess. So let's go building gadget. Let's go stairs. Do we want to stick with cobblestone stairs? I kind of like it, but I don't know. It's hard to tell whether or not we just go wood, like what we've got up there. I think I'll stick with the cobble. Specifically, we want it to face that direction. Very nice. So we will go stairs. We'll take out quite a few. We will craft quite a few more. And we'll bring this out. I guess I've only got to go up to here, right? I don't really have to go any further. Boom. Am I crazy or is this going to look horrible? I mean, where have I gone? I've gone out 4. And you go out 4 because... Or 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't even know if... I think they do a 9 by 9, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4. So, like, it's barely hitting it. Honestly, we'll do it, but I'm not happy about it. Alright, this doesn't have to be there at all. That should clear itself up in a second. Come on. You don't exist. Very nice. That will go there. We can turn our magnet back on. Yeah, and then that goes there. Cool. And that lines up. Place that there. Select him. And get it placed. Very, very nice. Are we going to cooperate? We are. Beautiful. Love it when a plan comes together. And we'll have to chop some of these off. That's fine. Boom, boom. Cool. I think I do that and then this. Yeah, awesome. All right, well, I'll finish off this frame. The bricks below will be quite easy to place, I think. And yeah. Alrighty, now for filling it up. It should actually not be that hard to do. I might want to fly to do it. And if we just right-click all of the ones in the middle, I believe magically, or so I've been told, it will all transform into water sources. I didn't realize that was dirt as well. Maybe it should have been dirt the whole time. Either way, that's fine. Alright, we'll see what happens there. We'll see. We'll see if that magically becomes the full thing. Oh, of course we can't help ourselves. Should be fine, that should be fine, that's not fine, that's fine. Cool, let's go exchanging gadget, boom, 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 boom. There we go. See if we can get all this dirt transformed. Huh. Yeah, it's a bit of a problem. I wanted to avoid this so that we didn't have water into the void, but I may have messed that up already, which is ever so slightly unfortunate. Stairs. Cobblestone stairs, please. Thank you. Cool. Yeah. Okay, so what do we do with what we've done now? Well, clearly they're spawning on the other side, so I should probably populate that area first. Sadly. We're going to go ahead and jump into the building gadget. We're going to place at least one of these down. We're going to select it. And I'm just going to do a massive grid. We're going to do surface, place on top. Or I guess maybe just, I don't even really know. Horizontal wall. There we go. So we'll do a horizontal wall and we'll just sort of do this. And so how does that work? That places a bunch there. Yeah, cool. I reckon we do that. I reckon we can probably afford a ridiculous amount of these now. Now that it's been quite a little bit building this base up. If I keep clicking these, do they go into the grid? I don't actually know, but there we go. Cool. Let's then go lily pad. Let's put these away. How many lily pads do we get? Survey says, yeah, decent amount. All right, cool. So if I place these, that gets rid of like almost all of them, doesn't it? I think we're good. I think we actually will be able to cover most of what we need to cover, which appears to pretty much just be this area anyway. So we'll hit there. Very nice. And then we'll see if we can spread this out a bit. Hopefully we don't miss any areas. A couple more lily pads. You'd love to see it. Boom. There we go. Okay. So for starters, how's this looking? They're all getting sparkled for the most part, except for a little bit in this corner over here. We covered a decent area. Yeah, cool. So the bit where the bit we're running into now is actually the rib bones. We don't have enough rib bones, so I mean, I guess that's kind of good. So if we search rib bones, we have none. If we search skeletons, we don't really have what we need, which is unfortunate. Skeleton druid or skeleton. I mean, I need a skeleton, right? So I'll figure out how to do that. Oh, actually, maybe it's another cheaty one where skeleton charm fragments are crafted with rib bones. What a scam that we've fallen ourselves into. This is embarrassing, to say the least. Okay. I mean, once again, I'll just make it nighttime. And we'll go look for our little friend, shall we? So we'll break you. Break you. Very nice. Search moon. Moonfall? Yep. Sunrise, moonfall. Makes sense. Boom. And we'll quickly make it nighttime. Ritual is running. And nighttime is here. Very nice. Let's go swab. Grab this out. And we just need one skeleton, then we'll get enough rib bones to make some more charms in the near future. So I will just head off a little bit further away from the base, where all that stuff's spawning and whatnot. And we'll hope to run into some here. So reminder, well, actually, I guess not reminder. I don't know. I still don't know whether I'm meant to be looking for the red dots or pictures of skeletons, which is apparently what I was meant to be looking for. Cool. There you go. I love it when the question answers itself. Very, very nice. Okay. Very, very nice. Sorry about the stutteriness. I can probably close the browser. I thought I was going to be reading more comments, but I think we're good. I think we're fine. Did that get better or worse? Hard to tell. Yeah, it feels a little bit better. Alright, cool. Let's go swab. Get these skeletons up. So, what I should do definitely is creeper charm. We should make a lot. So I'm just going to make a stack. There we go. That covers us in case we run out, which is obviously a possibility. So let's do that. Place those. Cool. Skeleton spawn egg. You love to see it. And let's swap out 2 of these creepers for some skeletons. Very nice. How many on here do you think? How many do you reckon? This is telling me that there's a lot. And what are they on? They're just sort of surfing on the edge, aren't they? Alright, let's go vector plates. What do you reckon I can do here? That's clearly not where it's meant to go. Oh, but, hold on. I might be able to place it on it. Yeah, there we go. So now I'm pushing them to the right, and I'll be honest, they don't really seem to care. So what we'll do is potentially place another one. That didn't work. Hold on. We'll potentially place another one there. That still didn't work. I'm amazed. I'm amazed by their resilience in not wanting to relocate. Okay. That might be fine. Are these even breakable? Doesn't look like it, does it? I think I need to... Oh, okay. Everything's fine. I know what to do. We placed a little skirting around made of glass, and I can stand in that quite safely, I believe. We're going to break that. We're going to break these, if I can reach them. There we go. I think I accidentally hit them, and that's why they flew away. But what I wanted to do was get a wall board and slap that guy down pretty much right where they are, which is unfortunate. That's where I want it to go. Can I do that? Can you guys... Shoot. Let's just turn the thing off. Look, I tried. Okay? I tried. But that was far too infuriating. That should turn it off. Boom. Yep, nice and quiet over here. I mean, it does look like they sort themselves out. Oh, no, they don't. I lied a little bit. Can you guys shoo? Move. All of you. Final warning. Alright. Boom. Very nice. And we can... I mean, I guess we can just grab a piece of dirt and do that. There you go. Nice and okay, cool. that should help. So, let's go ahead and start that up. That should be good. Let's search skeleton charm. Skeleton charm? Skeleton charm. Skeleton charm. And we'll just do another one, right? So we'll have half. We don't have any more eggs. Something is indeed eating all of our eggs, which is unfortunate. Because I'm having to go through these eggs every time. That's okay, I guess. In a weird way. Boom, boom. Skeleton egg. Very nice. Zip on over. And you will now become skeletons. Cool. Okay, so we've got 2 creepers, 2 skeletons up and running. We might need to do slime as well, based on the existence of slime. Oh, no, I've got a decent amount. So let's search lily pad. Boom, boom, boom. And we are allegedly back in business. Okay, cool. So yeah, as we get the bones, we'll be able to make more and more and more. We'll go place these, and I'm sure by the time we come back, what do you call it? We'll have enough to make even more. Obviously, lily pads we need as well. Boom, 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 boom. Cool. We are getting there. Now, if we leave these guys running, it'll be very good because by the time we even think about expanding, I'm sure we'll have more than enough, which is great. Let's continue down this side first. I know we can probably get most of the area covered at this point. Maybe not even. Either way, that's fine. So, boom. I don't need to do these parts like just yet, but I feel almost obliged to. Yeah, a couple stacks. Boom. Not a stack. Boom. And come on, come on, come on, place it. Yeah, there we go. You can go there. And then we can continue in this little spot. Ah! And I'm guessing we're all out. There we go. Now we know. Boom, 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 boom. Cool. Alright, yeah, so they're completely covered in lily pads. They're getting almost the perfect lily pad buff. If they were to get a little bit more, I would need to go ahead and shrink myself and start placing the stuff. Let's get rid of that as well. That should be fine. Oh, and I also need to chalice all of this stuff. Okay, cool. Well, this is all placed, so we can go ahead and place our lily pads, which is nice. I can probably build and gadget this stuff as well if we really needed to, because it can only go in the water, so it's kind of easy in that regard. So if we jump back into building gadget, we've got these selected. Now if I just do surface, place on top, I think just surface. If I do that, surely that's meant to do it. Place on top. It seems odd to me that it doesn't do it. Okay. I feel like it should. You know what I mean? And yet here we are, it not doing it. Yeah, don't know. I think I have to do, Will I not have it selected? Did I somehow unselect it? Or maybe I can't, building gadget onto this, only on water. Who knows? There's probably a reason that I'm doing it wrong or something. That's usually the case. For whatever reason, with my YouTube brain at the moment, I can't conceive what that reason is. See, this is what I meant though in terms of the episodes, right? I guess I automated the lily pads. But like realistically, we've just been expanding this farm again. We've been just finishing building it, and that's going to get really repetitive or really tedious as these episodes continue. So I hear you say, what am I going to do about it? Well, those bees are probably done, right? Let's search Insanium. How many bees do we have? So the 12 got processed. That's what we've got here. We've got a few extra normals that we can work on later. We should have enough to order some more Insanium bees. None are currently being processed, so I should be able to order one. No, we need more Prospera bees. So the essence itself isn't the problem at the moment. It's still the Prospera bees. Now, the Prospera bees are made here, courtesy of this place. They are actually in there. They need to go here, and then they get placed, and then this guy should be doing something. Now, he's not currently doing something. No, he is. And they're getting... Yeah, so it should be working. They should be getting centrifuged. They might be getting... That should be whitelisted, though. Blacklisted. They should be going in here, getting processed. And then they should be getting taken out. See, they all show up. And then when we get enough of the purple ones... Yes, there's no purple in here. The purple are getting taken out. The purple being the ones that go in here. We've got plenty of treats. We don't have eggs. That's where the eggs are going. We've figured it out. They tried to pull a fast one on us. We discovered their weakness. Alright, cool. So what do I need to do here? For starters, I need to get this amber bee out. So let's go cage. Let's go simulator. Let's go omega. Works as a simulator. I'm going to chuck that out. We're going to chuck in this. We're going to chuck that in. Get that bee out. Awesome. That will allow us to open this, pick that up, and then just actually chuck some chickens in there. Because currently we've got a lot of eggs. I'm going to enjoy putting all of these eggs into our system. But we also need to be making more eggs. So that is what we will do in a second. You know what? Can I unshrink myself as well? Bit of a problem. Alright, cool. Alright. Are they just... I mean, it's... I was gonna say, it's not working, right? Surely we would have had a... It's surprisingly difficult to get the chickens in there and not have them glitch everywhere, but it looks like this is working. How many chickens do we need? Once these have grown, they're gonna get us a lot. Let's leave it there. That seems pretty good. All these chickens, sadly, will have to go, or otherwise we're just going to be picking up eggs for the rest of eternity. So we will do that. I think there were a few other chickens, but I think they've successfully evaded me. At least for now. So we'll cross that bridge a little bit later. In the meantime, it is egg party. As you can see here, put this stuff up there. Chuck those eggs in. Grab out. We do want to leave some eggs so that we can, you know, do things like this stuff's going to automate and it's going to burn through pretty much most of our eggs, but we'll leave that as it is. We've got about 400 in there. Those eggs will slowly get processed, which will be good. I might go and time in a bottle that thing as well because it's going to be slow. It's going to be very, very slow now that it's trying to catch up. For some reason, changing dimensions is still ouchie ouchie. Yeah, 61 we could have right here. So let's go ahead and it's 64 times the speed. We need a pipe upgrade on that. We don't normally, but this time we do. Boom. Very nice. That gets taken out pretty much instantly. Awesome. So let's speed up completely. How cool is that? Burning through the Prospero bees. That should allow us, hopefully, it should automatically order what we want. Oh, we've also gotten enough diamonds. How fun's that? It's crafting the thing. We have our 32 of these guys processing at the moment, so that's very fun as well. We'll be able to hopefully see that when it's done. Yeah, very nice. So everything's crafted. It's just waiting for the rituals to finish. We have a few more on their way as well, which is awesome. How long does this guy take? This guy takes a while as well, because he's got a whole extra crafting step we've got to get him to do. Whew. Okay. So, while that's happening, let's jump back in the overworld and get these bees set up and figure out if we need any more extra room or what the deal is. The bees, of course, being in this direction, over in this zone. We cleared out a bunch of plots before. Yeah, all of these ones here. So if we search Insanium, we obviously want only the ones that are very high productivity. Specifically, we would like them in groups of 5. So we've got 5 there. And we've got 5 here. And then we've got 5 there. Cool. So, for example, we go in here and we get some Insanium blocks. Looks like 4? 3. Probably only need 3. We can do that. We'll search Omega, grab out all of those. We put 1 in here. We put all of those in there. And then we put 5 bees. Rinse and repeat, my friends. 1, you, 1, you, and these guys. Very, very nice, if I say so myself. Cool. And so it should only get better. We should only get ridiculous amount more Insanium bees. 32 obviously still on their way. Let's double check how that progress is going here. They're already up to Supremium, which is pretty cool. Yeah. Everything appears to be working well. This guy is struggling. Who knows what he's doing. I might just cancel him. Poor little guy. But yeah, it's going well. So yeah, all of these processes here, they fall in there. If we need to, we can just build some extra layers. And this guy works, if we show the range. He works up quite some height. So We don't even need to place a second one of those until we get pretty high up, which is very, very handy. Oh, and they're done. So we've now got these guys processing. As you can see, we've got one very high already here. And we should hopefully be getting more and more and more. We've got 2 that just showed up. It's pretty cool. It's very, very cool. In fact, I think... Oh, no. A normal slip through. All of these normals we'll either manually do or I'll set up a thing that can process them. You know what I mean? But it should be doable. It should be fine for the most part. Alrighty. So, I mean, I'm pretty happy for that to be it for this episode in terms of we've done what I wanted to do. We've got lily pads cooking up currently. We've got the bees processing again. We sorted out the eggs. We've already, added 4 full beehives worth of bees. There's 20 bees up and running. Got all of these guys cooking up as well. I think as well, can we afford more? No, we need more insanium. Cool. So yeah, it's an investment. Let's grab you, 4 of you, and 1 of you. We'll obviously need some blocks. Grab 2 of them for now. I am enjoying this. I am a big fan. Big fan. Boom. Very cool. As for why I don't have other honey treats, as in why I leave them as weather tolerance none, behavior diurnal, endurance weak, that sort of stuff. I don't think endurance does anything when it's in a simulator. I think that's just its health, isn't it? That was my understanding anyhow. In terms of diurnal, I've got it set up at the moment so that it's always daytime. There will be like maybe a couple seconds of nighttime, but it's pretty much always daytime. I've also got it set up to be always sunny. So unless I'm doing something like hunting at nighttime or it's always going to be daytime. So I'm not too concerned about that. At some point, we will need to get all those different genes up and running if we want to make use of these guys, the Apiary Mark II and stuff. But I can't even comprehend what goes into making those at the moment. But hey, have a look at what we got rolling up here. So let's make. I felt like I heard something. What do I need? Oh yeah, groups of 5. So boom, boom, cool. So we only need 3, unless. Yeah, I guess unless we've got 2 more that just show up, and looks like we did. Cool. So, boom, 4 total. I mean, like, this is ridiculous. It might not feel like much, but in terms of what we had before, this feels huge. Boom. We're actually running out of Omega upgrades, finally. I just placed them not where they're meant to go, but that's okay. I totally know what I'm doing. Totally. Boom, boom, boom. And boom. Whew. Alright. How are the Omegas coming along? We've got 3 at the moment. I'm pretty sure I had... Unless I just happened to order them. Yeah. I think we've got something that tries to keep a bunch up and running. Which is sort of what we're seeing a little bit of. I'm trying to witness whatever that is. What is Draconic? Okay, so they are being processed. Let's go check in on our Draconic processing, which is happening over here. Is that currently up and running? Can we get a fact check? It is. Cool. This guy's what gives me the finished little dust. Cool. Hey, I'm happy. It's nice. Success. Mission accomplished. The only thing that's left is to get seeds, but I don't think there's any point in getting seeds. We just need to keep saving up our essence to get more bees. The Omega upgrade shortage that we currently have is a problem. I won't pretend it is not. It is a problem. These 5 we can just change ourselves. That shouldn't be a problem. Boom. 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 Let's go in here. Let's grab some cages. The other problem is the cages are single use, which is kind of a problem. It's not completely a problem, but I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with any of this. That's okay. So we're going to place, we're going to treat, we're going to pick up. The treats, of course, being here. I think I could just place them in here, right? And there's a chance that they'll just process the way they're meant to. So if I now search Insanium, are they both very high? Yeah, cool. Okay. I mean, that works. Beats me having to grab the stuff and catch them. Or does it? Because that's also very, very slow currently. Boom. What do we get? Cool. 5 bees, very high productivity. Sounds like a win to me. Is there anything else that needs to be said? I don't necessarily think so. I think we're doing pretty good here. Oh. We'll just, oh god. Close your eyes. Where were we? Oh yeah, here. Cool. Insanium, one more block, please. Do you reckon there's another Omega waiting for us? Oh, we can order one. Come on. I don't know how long they take to craft, but I'd love to at least finish this guy off completely. I'm hoping we don't have to upgrade our Omega production or our Draconic production, but it's definitely feeling like we might have to. Anyhow, 1 very high, 2 very high, and another 2 very high. Cool. So yeah, our Insanium production should be insane now. We've got a lot. Almost a full row here. We've got half a row at the back here. And it looks like a couple more sprinkled. We're doing pretty good. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed the series. Hopefully you're enjoying the... Hopefully you enjoyed the episode. Hopefully you're enjoying the series. One of those things. Once again, I don't really know what this title's going to be. Probably just more bees. More bees. And that will be the thumbnail, I guess. Sure. Alright, thank you guys for watching. Thank you to our donators and our channel members. Thank you to our tier 3 channel members, Melizzy and FarnPhoenix13. And hopefully I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye.